Hey, what's up, good people? This is Larry Jones. Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, do me a favor if you're new to the page, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell and hit all. I'm going to be talking really quick because there's a lot to cover. I'm going to talk about the state of the market right now, and I'm going to talk about a very hot stock that I see that I'm actually buying today. And I bought some this morning. Okay, let's talk about the market real quick. So, what's happening with the market is the Democrats. They're having a fallout within the Democratic Party. The progressives, all right. There's a $1 trillion stimulus bill that is up right now for vote, but the progressives said that they're saying that they're not going to sign it unless it includes a bigger $3.5 trillion stimulus. I'm saying stimulus. $3.5 trillion infrastructure bill, right? So they're going to vote on a $1 trillion infrastructure bill, but progressive Democrats want to include the $3.5 trillion infrastructure bill, or they're saying that they're not going to pass the vote on the $1 trillion infrastructure bill. All right, so that's what's going on. You see a pattern with the market right now every day for the last couple of days. Starts out green and then it tanks. Unfortunately, I think Friday is going to be the same thing. So it is an established pattern now. You could see it going because the market opens up and it's just, the market sees the glass half full, and then we always get bad news during the day, and then there's a sell-off. All right. So the market is more optimist, and the politicians keep tanking it right now. I'm just going to tell you guys exactly what's going on. So that's what's going on in the market. Keep an eye out for Friday. Whatever you're buying, I'm telling you to be extremely careful and extremely cautious. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. You got to do your own research and consult with your financial advisor. So anything I say is not a cue for you to buy, hold, or sell a stock. I have to say that. All right. So the stock that I want to talk about is Volta, VLTA. Some of you guys had it, and as you can see, it tanked today. All right, let's go here. But I'm not worrying about it tanking. Actually, I bought twice as much as I initially had. And here's why. I want you to understand that one of the reasons why it tanked is it was, I believe, Volta was expecting the stimulus bill to pass, and then it was going to have some upward movement. For those of you that's been following me, you know I got it at 928, and now I actually got it even lower, I believe. Let's go here to the chart. So as you can see, Volta right now, as we speak, is 873. I bought some this morning at 790, and I bought twice as much as I had previously. So I went in heavy this morning for 790. And I also have another buy order in at 790. I believe it was a knee-jerk reaction. It was an overreaction, and people oversold because the infrastructure bill did not pass. You see here in the 5-day, let's pull this up a little more. So you can see here in the 5-day how it just tanked, bam, all the way down. So it went from here to here. Now, I believe it's going to get back up here, $12. I actually believe it'll get back to $14 if the infrastructure bill passes. So I'm looking to be almost 100% up if the infrastructure bill does pass. Let me point something else out with Volta. All right. So you guys, know about the pipe investors. As you can see here, where is that at? The pipe, it was an early lockout. All right. From what I'm seeing here, 150 days after, and it was done February 7th. So the lockout period is already over. So we don't have to worry about the lockout period. Okay. Here's also what I want to show you about the pipe investors. Check this out. At a special meeting, holders of 24,222 shares, I'm just going to blow right through that, of Class A common stock sold in its initial public offering, the IPO, exercised their right to redeem those shares for a cash at a price of approximately $10 per share. So the pipe investors, the pipe buy-in is at $10. So $10 is the floor. All right. And it goes on and it reiterates it's $10 what the pipe investors paid for it. Okay. And shows you how many shares that they have. So here's why I like it. This was a SPAC, Special Purpose Acquisition Company. Let me go to this, Mike. It was a SPAC and it had the merger. Okay. The lockup is over, but the floor for the lockup is $10. And as you can see, they bought all of those shares and they could redeem their shares for $10. Normally, when that happens, the price of the stock falls to where the pipe investors bought in at. And that floor is 10. So as you could see right now, as we're speaking, let me go back here. As you can see right now, the price is $8.96. So that is beneath where the pipe investors bought it. So I limit my risk, right? So the reward is bigger than the risk. So you got to weigh risk versus reward. All right. So I wanted to put this stock on your watch list as the market is falling. But now, before you say, hey, I'm about to load up, I want you to do your own research. And I want you to understand that Friday could be worse than Thursday is because the weekend is coming up, the fighting within the Democratic Party, and of course the debt ceiling, that's been moved to December now. They kicked in an extra bill. Actually, they just kicked the can down the road. I want you guys to understand that it is not a done deal. They just prolonged it, all right? They keep coming up with these special rules and special laws to kick the can down the road. But we want it fixed. We've been here before. They kick the can down the road. And then when it gets to that date, they still don't pass it. And then the government shuts down. Okay. So there's still a ton of risk in the market. But I saw we're going to look for opportunity. We're going to continue to look for opportunity in a volatile market where we can make money. So my stock pick for the day, of course, is Volta. I bought a lot of shares. And I'm not telling you to buy a lot of shares, but I just think that the reward outweighs the risk. Now, I want you guys to do your own due diligence. I wanted to bring this to you early and tell me what you think about Volta. Actually, they just released a couple of new patents, right? For those of you that don't know, it's a charging station. It's an EV charging station. And $7.5 billion of the infrastructure bill is for charging stations, okay? So you don't just put all your money in one charging stations. I have EVgo, I have Plug, I have ChargePoint, all right? So you do your own due diligence. I'm going to continue to bring these to your attention as I see them, all right, good people? Hey, check out all the links below, right? If you do not have a trading platform, I want to tell you two things. Number one, download the Webull app. I have it beneath. Yes, it does help the page, but you could see these movements before the market open. You could buy and sell pre-market and post-market. A lot of times these moves happen after the market is closed or before it opens. And so I do a lot of trading before and after the market. I want you to be careful doing that if you don't know what you're doing. That's the Webull app. Download it, put $100 in, and you will get 2 free stock worth up to $2,300. Okay? That's number 1. So I'll leave that link. That'll be link number 1. Link number 2 will be to my Instagram page. Okay? So in the description, link number 2 will be to my Instagram page. Now, I post a lot of inspirational stuff in there. It's called Larry Jones TV. But this morning, when it was $7.90 Volta, I made a post on Instagram. All right. So I can't always get to the camera. So sometimes when I'm making a move, I'll post it there. I don't have a Discord. Right now, Instagram is my Discord, good people. All right, we're going to leave it right there. Have a safe and blessed day, and we'll see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn.